jackdaw. Potato! Incendio. Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Accio. Incendio. Incendio! Potato! Stupid! Stupid! Incendio! Potato! Stupid one! Accio! Incendio! Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of it. I need to look around for the symbol.
Hey.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond?
Неизвестный предмет. Неизвестный.
Incendio.
Да. Затыкал просто.
Incendio! Incendio! What? That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Я просто легла даже позже, чуть-чуть за 12, ближе к 12. Проснулась полседьмого.
Where am I?
Потому что Костя не на работе.
Oh no. The room's starting
Рада,
to
это
flood.
вторая смена, я поняла.
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensieves. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Oh. Ару.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? Revelio. I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I would neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Таля.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm, useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about. You've a good head for business, haven't you? No one can say I don't keep a stack shelf.
И...
Let me guess. You're after something fresh. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get...
Yeah.
Mr. Clockton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a
Пополнение.
our flying class. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Not a fan, I take it?
Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up,
Up.
up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property.
Oh.
I want them returned in one piece.
This is brilliant. This'll take some getting used to.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view.
Hello!
Реально.
Nice day for a flight!
That wasn't too bad.
Oh, the old boathouse.
Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Made it! Oh, did anyone else see that?
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
Have a moment. Have a moment.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Oh.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Oh, Lord.
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future.
Ну, еще похер.
Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to...
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom?
If you can. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in...
Madam Kagawa.
No need to Now, Professor, you're also welcome.
Круголетка. Крутолетка.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at you, sir. Shop's been closed. And I've only got a few rare wind wisps too.
Sounds quite the...
What are we looking for today? That item is of the highest quality.
Чё? Веник какой-то.
That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's, you seem to be a flyery mo-
Go on.
But you may notice that speed consistency... I have some ideas for enchantments. What I need is, as it happens, an ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. I could complete what...
That sounds
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your study.
Say that.
I thought she did. I hope you know that it isn't true.
Revelio.
О.
Find anything yet?
Levioso. Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it, By walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the... I suggest you... Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate...
Revelio. Yes, Professor.
Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio.
Ну и ладно.
Revelio.
Хе-хе. Ничего ж себе. That's better.
Revelio.
Так, а что делать надо? А. F2.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
No, not. That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch? Revelio.
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio.
И... Да. Ах я. Оп, за текстуре. Ясно. Да почему? Опа, можно крепануться через... Тогда я не понимаю, в чем прикол.
Revelio.
А. И все ради чего?
Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here.
There you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a campus to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Aru.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
I'll teach you.
Very good. You should have acquired some for a potion stick.
I did.
While resources such, they can also be...
I see.
You can... Why don't you give it a try? You should find...
Ару.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer.
I will be sure to speak with...
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to...
I'm ready for the...
Very well. You can acquire... Return to me.
I have the moonstone you...
Good. You can conjure more than conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Бюджет колдовства Ару.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell.
Ару.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic.
Professor Weasley?
Of course.
I'd like...
Oh, son.
course, you needn't keep it. Now you have learnt a good bit.
Thank you, Professor.
Indeed. No matter how much time... An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Кек. Лол.
Over here. Sebastian.
It has.
First, let me thank you for...
Of course.
Well, you took the fall for me.
Did you find what you were...
I did.
Understood. We can...
This way.
There's a secret passage just here.
Confringo.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think...
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. I've never heard anyone else speak of it. And I've certainly never seen anyone again mention this.
Understood.
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education.
My thoughts exact. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous. To be fair, I'm admit, but you should learn it. I can teach it. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Here.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the target. Confringo. Best to keep the underground intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get Confringo. That's it. I think I'm well done.
Revelio. I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exact.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same.
I'm sorry about your sister.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne.
Just let me know when.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what...
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers.
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake.
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can.
Gringotts.
Professor Fig and I wound up there.
A portkey?
Well, it's all...
I'm listening.
You must promise.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret under...
All right.
Ancient magic?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. Fig and I think that...
Are you telling me that God...
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability...
I...
Well, when you do know, tell me. In the meantime, with both... Spend as much time... And remember... When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an hour.
А если тпшнуться? Нельзя. Предусмотрительные. Чел, а чё так? Чел?
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there?
Oh, hello.
I recognize that for... Did you just come from the Undercroft?
That room's called the Undercroft.
Don't lie to me. No. You breathe a word about... My father is friends with the headmaster.
You needn't threaten me. And Sebastian is a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me...
Ominous, I just meant...
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Revelio. Confringo.
Ару. А если за ним последовать?
Be careful, won't you?
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
You wanted to speak?
I did. I've heard all...
That's nice then.
I'm going to presume you're You see, we were learning to repel...
Well, they seem...
Exactly. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of Puffskeins to be.
I'm sorry to hear.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but anyway.
The hidden hub?
Yes. It's supposedly so... I was hoping you could go there and bring, say, a bit of an
Very
grand.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used
Revelio.
for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
А можно, пожалуйста, сюжет? Кек.
А то так жирный. Я сел пожрать, потом еду в больничку. Где отработают с тамошних ночей. Возможно, я могу успеть поспомнить. Толстич. Never forget, never.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some...
Rotten Rose?
Yes, I thought it was odd too.
You met the Headless Hunt?
Yes. And then I had to find...
Who on...
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about... I found the missing pages.
You found the page?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contain, believe it or not, it's a room.
Why am I not so...
I was hoping you'd say that. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Ага, закрыто. Ой. О, летить, колотить. Если выйдет значок шо? Ля.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks.
Revelio.
Чё?
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made in years.
So very weak. Stupid. Potato. Stupid.
Sensation.
Scythia. Leviosa.
I know you don't walk.
You'll need to be quicker than that. Incendia!
You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart?
No, Tango! Confringo! You survived.
Levioso. Accio. Fine. Revelio.
Potato! Confringo! You will not survive this fight!
О.
You're insolent freak!
Tango!
Cynthia! Confringo!
Толя.
Just because I'm a poacher doesn't mean I dislike beasts. We had a Kneasel at our house. I wept when he died. Ah, hair like silk he had.
Эй. Козявки тролля. Ой, мне не туда. А куда вообще мне? Тап 3. Тап 3.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
О!
Revelio. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Confringo!
I find the rarest beasts in the forest, I do. You're lucky if you find a rat.
Нету никого.
It's been ages since I found anything worth poaching near Crancroft.
It's one thing to secure allegiance with one who has something to offer, a craftsman, so to speak, but it's quite another to bring into the ranks one who not know the difference between a love potion and a draught of living death.
I see you.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy it.
Stupid one.
Hardly felt it.
You'll feel that tomorrow. If you
Leviosa.
That's just pitiful.
Expelliarmus.
You don't hurt you.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't penetrate past them into the tower.
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now.
Yeah.
Petrificus Totalis and Cars Petrificus to... Well done.
Told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen. There must be something here. Ranrock said so. There must be something here.
What's that? Who's there?
Revelio.
There must be something here. Ranrock
Petrificus Totalis.
О, двоих сразу.
Revelio.
Ржачич. Ладно. Вау. А, там топор какой-то должен быть. Толя. Чё так быстро закончилось?
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names.
Revelio.
Names. And why here?
I will draw blood. You won't last long. Easily done. That was meant for me. Was that your best?
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow.
Толя.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. Revelio. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle. I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment.
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
Revelio. Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry. Revelio.
Чё?
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio. That must have done something. Best have a look around. Revelio. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Potato! Stupid! Stupid one! Stupid one! Confringo! Confringo! These look familiar. Accio! examine things from both sides of the archway. More statues.
Wow.
Confringo! Not making this easy on me. Revelio. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Ah! А, вот.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. I'll never get used to these floors. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
Асу. О, зря. Там, наверное, сундук. Да и ладно.
Revelio.
Битва с боссом. Нет.
Don't like the look of this.
А что там получше моего было? Ладно.
Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Confringo. Incendio.
Я упал.
Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo.
Ой. Это что? Не то. На, сражайся. Ну, маловато. Вот здесь бочечки. На нахер. Лови. Ладно. А все, бочки. Ля, льется.
What a relief.
Relief. Облегчение.
Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morgana, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of
Ару,
defense against the
защита
dark
от
arts
темных
professor.
искусств.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Rangrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
my studies.
Before you go...
Шо?
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall.
What evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time? If I am correct, and I usually am, you...
Thank you, sir.
De pulso, Gladsus.
I should ask Sirona at the Three Broomsticks about the goblin she was talking to the day of the troll attack.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Как понял. Понимаю. Испытание Мерлина.
Hello.
That I do, but what's a student?
Just exploring.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer, mate. Name's Leopold Babcock. Now, for someone like yourself who is... I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the... What do you say, my young friend? I meant...
Something to consider.
Aye, let me know.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need. I shall hope to do business with you again.
$500, Карл. Это 600 вообще.
Thank you for your patronage.
Ох, ё.
That's been a pleasure.
What do you have in store for me this time? Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. That's that. Settled. Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio.
Рофлишь?
Merlin himself would be proud.
Ару.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Доброе утро.
Yes, Professor Howard.
А вы где сейчас?
Hello, I'm
Сейчас
Poppy.
пока нигде
Poppy
дома.
Sweeting. Don't worry
Вы
about Professor
направление
Howard's speech.
пишете, не
She
указываете
over-exaggerates
книги, никого,
sometimes.
ничего. Это
All the
как
beasts
вы
in class were perfectly safe.
Справедливо, там и Никола, по-моему, не было. Ну, в этом. Я с
The
выписки
tongue
делал.
of a puffskin can be a slippery
Давайте
devil.
договоримся.
Yes, Professor.
В них должно быть все.
Угу.
You can
Полностью
practice on
должно быть
Gerald.
все написано и
Just keep an eye
сделано.
out for his
Во-первых.
tongue.
Во-вторых, УЗИ должно быть обязательно. Это же вы ж сын
You can
имеете.
use my
УЗИ это
brush.
же...
Прическа должна быть
Oh, and
обязательно.
think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches
Еще
his
куда женщину
experience.
отправлять?
В плане, чтобы дописать это все?
Ну, конечно. Я же ей не подпишу, это пустой лист.
Справедливо. Но она где-то опять... Она ж тупо не успеет УЗИ сделать.
Так вы мне предлагаете, что сделать? Отправить без УЗИ? Ну, ставьте свои 2 печати, пусть на ваш дефект приходит. Но я подписывать не буду, даже без гинеколога.
Я понял.
Это ж не просто. Пришлют же в ответ привет, а ее отправят до обследоваться. Она съездит просто там. Так
Я
что
понял.
нельзя делать.
Тогда
Женщину
пусть...
куда отправлять?
Э,
Когда вы будете?
Ну, я в красной зоне сегодня с 11.
Ну так куда я? Домой?
Можно-
В следующий раз пусть приезжает или что?
Ну, в принципе, все равно же она не успеет, то есть может не ехать все равно. Пусть приходит просто ко мне на прием, на обычный.
А когда она у вас была? Вчера? или
Вчера.
что? Ну так уж да, вы пообещали ей подготовить?
Что именно? Я все
Документы,
написал,
направление.
я все написал в направление, я же при ней писал.
Ну так здесь же направление недописанное.
Ну, не, я понимаю, просто она пришла, говорит, я записалась уже, вот, у меня 2 недели не было, она говорит, я записалась уже, вот, подошло время, поеду в пятницу. Вот. И говорит, типа, идти или не идти.
Завтра.
Вот, я про это и говорю. Она говорит, идти или не идти. Я говорю, ну, сходите
В
на
общем, она
всякий.
сейчас вас будет ждать, а вы с ней разговариваете сами.
А, ну
вы
хорошо.
приходите куда? В 308.
Да,
Ну, пусть она туда с вами.
хорошо.
Поднимитесь, доктор скоро будет, нам с вами тогда поговорить. Там написать надо. Подождите секунду.
Ой.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be
Кек,
hungry.
кек.
Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of knees or whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeyjeeks.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone.
Да, Валентинович, доброе утро.
Доброе утро. Как там вызова есть?
Да, есть. Сейчас, минутку. Сейчас иду у доктора. Да, вызова.
Угу.
Можете записывать?
Ну да.
Нет, один вызов, один лекарство. Давление. Большая Советская 147.
147. Хорошо. Машина там есть? А?
Нет, еще нету машины, но ждите. Мы потом когда отправим, позвоним.
Хорошо.
А тебе куда? Ну, сейчас когда просто приедете, за вами заедут. Ну и как поедут, позвоним вам.
Хорошо. Спасибо.
Instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first...
It was wonderful.
Good. You seem to... Some provide us with magically... which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
Вот дурацкая ты. Дай ему подзатыльник. Время Мерлина, что ты...
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Ару.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. stand back.
Stand back.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Ару.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on
Вообще-то
her
он
every
любит
once in a
рыбу.
while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant.
I suspected you.
Are you the reason students have...
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff, I've seen it firsthand with...
How exactly did...
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. You may have noticed that poachers are...
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as...
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's... The poachers, they're up to...
That does seem...
Exactly. I think I'm going to look in.
Ару.
I think that's a fine...
And the more I know...
You seem undeterred.
Oh, I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Секретные комнаты.
This is what happens whenever you ask a transgender activist to explain even the basic premise of the movement, is they'll immediately say, well, who cares? Why are you so obsessed with this? I'm not obsessed with this. I'm not the one who started sending men into the women's bathroom and taking away their trophies and castrating kids. I'm perfectly happy with the way things have worked for thousands of years. It is the transgender activists who are trying to unbend everything. And so I think it's...
Алло.
Да.
Готовься через минут 5-7 выходить, мы за тобой заедем.
Ару, окей. Пойдем смотреть на Днепре место.
Что?
Пойдем смотреть место на Днепре.
Если на советскую 147 мне скоро передала вызов, тебя вызвали, оказывается...
Ура! 2 по цене одного.
Да.
Ладно, хорошо. 5 минут. Блин, по-моему, 147 я уже где-то видел. Ну да ладно.
Я сейчас с приемника буду уже выезжать.